Hello, and I hope you all are doing great. So, recently I've been contemplating on where I should direct my channel, in which direction I should head into. So I was thinking maybe I can do some YouTube gaming videos, and with that I have a deep passion for commentary on different topics, or you can say different news that take place. So one thing which I would like to address, which recently took place, was like a couple days ago there was a concert in Houston, the Travis Scott concert, and let's just say it was a terrible incident. Like 8 people lost their lives in that concert. So from what I've gathered online, it happened because there was overcrowding in a small space. Like allegedly there were 50,000 people in a space that wasn't enough to accommodate 50,000 people. And what happened is crowd crushing. So crowd crushing is basically when there are a lot of people standing together. It basically suffocates people because you can't breathe in or breathe out completely, because there is so much crowd and they're pushing into you, so your chest condenses or contracts. And yeah, it was a terrible incident, and it's really sad to hear that 8 lives were lost in it. Now, I'm no one's judge, and I'm not here to play the judge game, right? But if I were to say, like, I read a lot of people defending Travis Scott, and at the same time I read a lot of people who were saying that he should be charged with offenses because he didn't take action. So to break down the situation, the primary mistake was made by the people who arranged the whole concert, right? It wasn't Travis Scott who decided how many tickets to sell and all of this. It's the organizers who didn't arrange enough seating, and they didn't arrange enough paramedics or stuff like that, or even security, because from what I've gathered, there was someone who was going around with an injection to inject people with drugs, and a security guard got injected with drugs, and it's wild. Like, it's really wild shit. And there were children in the concert, and I don't think anyone in any stretch of imagination would take a child to a concert where there are like 50,000 people. I mean, that's a crazy thing to do. But I mean, so there was a 10-year-old who was injured, and I don't know, it's weird shit, man. So what's really weird is that there are a couple videos out in which Travis Scott actually saw the ambulances. Like, he saw the ambulance coming through the crowd, and it's beeping and showing the red blue light. Like, anyone, even a 6-year-old child, can say, oh, that's an ambulance. So he stands on a stage and he's like, what the fuck is that? I mean, what? That's a really weird thing to say, right? Other than that, there's this one unconscious guy, and people literally crowd surf him through the crowd in order to get him to help, or I don't know. And Travis saw that, and he kept singing, right? So he did very questionable things, and then the next day he came out with a response saying that he's been devastated and he's trying to find the families in order to compensate them or something. While making the video, he's holding his forehead and things like that. To me, it just seems like someone who really fucked up, and now they're looking for a way out. Now, it's no offense, like I'm not trying to offend anyone who's a fan of Travis Scott or who thinks that he shouldn't be charged and he didn't know in full capacity what was actually happening. I see another excuse being thrown around, which is, oh, but it's just one person which you saw which was unconscious. You can't stop a concert for one fucking person. Well, I think lives are very, very, very valuable. Even if there's a million people in the concert, and one, two, three, like even small number of people are going to lose their life in the concert should never take place. And if it is taking place, it should be halted, right? It's not like concerts can never be halted. It's not like concerts are a natural disaster. Like, this is things, these, like, concert is a thing which can be stopped. It's not a natural disaster. And, you know, it's just heartbreaking to see people lose their life. It's just wild and really crazy how fucking weird the world seems the past few weeks. Like the incident that took place recently, I guess a week ago, where the soccer player was speeding while drunk, and he killed a woman and her dog in a car. So it's all really terrible shit, right? And yeah, I just hope that these people can get their shit together, you know? Like, people who are actually privileged and rich can start caring about the poor people, right? I mean, you can say that these were all mistakes and they were crying afterwards, but, you know, they need to start following the rules. These days, everyone is like, breaking the rules is so cool, and it's so cool to be this and that, and I think it's bullshit. You're just destroying a perfect society that has been created by thousands of years of trial and error, but you just wanna act smart and you break all these fucking rules, and then catastrophe strikes, and when you know you committed a mistake and when you're in deep trouble, you start apologizing, and it's just sad shit, man. Well, that's about it. See you.